Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Lim Nakran. Getting to some of the top stories that we're following right now on Catch Up Quick. Police are investigating a deadly triple shooting that happened in southwest Atlanta. Here's a look now at the scene. Two families are now grieving after this loss, this overnight violence, the cause of all of it. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is outside Grady Memorial Hospital after speaking with family members of one of the boys killed.
Steps.
Today is his birthday, and that's not good at all. It's not. He's supposed to be here with us celebrating, doing what we do.
Another boy, only 12 years old, was also shot but is expected to be okay. Atlanta police say officers responded to the 1000 block of Spark Street just before 1 a.m. to discover 3 kids suffering from gunshot wounds in an outdoor stairwell at this apartment building. While detectives go through video surveillance of the area and review witness interviews, family members tell us they see violence in their Oakland City neighborhood often.
This is not the first time that it's happened here at her place, and I'm pretty sure it's not the last time that's going to happen.
I don't think he deserved this, and I think it was wrong of whoever did that.
So far, no motive, no description of the suspect, no arrests. We're outside Grady. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
And thanks so much to Don for that report. I want to take you now to the scene of a fire that destroyed a home in Snellville, also killed a family pet as well. Fire investigators are still looking into what exactly caused this massive fire in Snellville this morning. The fire ignited near the intersection of Norris Lake Drive and Norris Lake Way. Atlanta News First Asia Wilson walks us through what happened.
DeKalb County fire crews have been working around the clock to put out hot spots at this home on Norris Lake Road. The fire leaving behind damage to the entire home and multiple cars. From the ground to the sky, you could see the magnitude of a massive house fire that erupted at this Snellville home off of Norris Lake Way. It happened just before 6 on Tuesday morning.
Well, we haven't gotten down to the bottom of how the fire started just yet, but we do have our investigators here on scene to work on that.
DeKalb County fire officials say when they arrived to the scene, the house was fully engulfed in flames. The only person living there was already outside, but his dog was still inside, later found dead. Crews worked tirelessly through the rubble while trying to keep things under control. But the home is a total loss. An RV and multiple cars now stained with burnt char.
So oftentimes when you have a fire of this magnitude, when you have a total loss, what happens is that the roofing and the decking of the roof, it actually falls down and it makes it difficult to get down to the seat of the fire. If you can imagine just how a roof protects the house from rain, it's the same thing that it's doing when it's actually, when it's burned down, it's still protecting the home. So we oftentimes have to get in there with the rakes to actually pull that stuff back to expose the flames.
Meanwhile, while there's no word on where the fire started and the cause, fire officials want to sound the alarm.
We always say, listen, you have to make sure that you have working smoke detectors and smoke alarms inside your home. That is the #1 lifesaver.
The DeKalb County fire leaders say while this was a massive one, no injuries were reported. In Snellville, Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.
And in Sandy Springs, families are so grateful to have faster service when it comes to fire emergencies like what we just saw. because there's the opening of the new fire station. That's what they're celebrating. City leaders tell Atlanta News First reporter Sawyer Bussey the station is over a decade in the making.
So when the firefighters come back from a fire, this is the first door they come in.
From a climbing wall to decontamination areas.
1 out of every 3 firefighters today across America will come down with some form of cancer. That cancer is caused by the environment that we work in, the carcinogens, the byproducts that come from structure fire or from fire that's burning.
They'll take off their turnout gear and they'll put it in our decontamination washer. It used to take us 24 hours to dry our gear because we would just hang it up. This machine takes 3 hours. We put our breathing apparatus.
Sandy Springs' new Fire Station 5 has it all covered.
Emergency services don't matter until you need them. And then when you need them, every minute is critical.
But it's more than a pretty space. This new station could change the game when the minutes matter.
Because we're such a spread out city, the ability to get to this neighborhood from the existing fire stations just took too long.
The station will serve the easternmost section of Sandy Springs. Some call the area the Panhandle. The goal is to get response times under 8 minutes.
An alert system that only wakes them up if they're on a certain truck.
Now, this is a big day for the men and women who work at this fire station. The station is fully operational today. Taking up a wall in the station are the words integrity, pride, honor, and duty. Values that are never far from the minds of these firefighters as they go through each shift. In Sandy Springs, Sawyer Bussey, Atlanta News First.
All right, let's talk about our St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. Tickets to this giveaway selling really fast. There's a $100 ticket, I should say, gives you a chance to win a beautiful home and also help kids suffering from unthinkable illnesses. Atlanta News First anchor Tracy Hutchins spoke with a Metro Atlanta family who credits St. Jude Children's Research Hospital with saving their child.
But this is your first time in this dream home, right?
That's right. Yeah, it looks great.
A first look for Stephen Ramsey of a home built on hope for the patients at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Very nice.
The money raised with every $100 ticket will help families just like his.
In early 2019, had 3 headaches that were really bad. Vomiting, pain reliever didn't work.
His son Brooks had just turned 4 years old when he received a dangerous diagnosis.
They found that he had something called a craniopharyngioma, which is a tumor that sits on the pituitary gland, almost, dead center of the head. At the time, St. Jude was one of the few hospitals in the country to have something called proton beam radiation, which can effectively treat craniopharyngioma.
To get the treatment Brooks needed, Stephen and his wife Amanda moved to Memphis to be close to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
So we were there for roughly a month and a half to 2 months, and St. Jude covered everything. Took care of everything while we lived in Memphis to get this done.
And they did. Not only did Brooks recover, he's now thriving.
He's great. He's 10. We just passed the 5-year mark of getting it done, so we actually enjoy going back. We love Memphis. We love St. Jude. The kids love the environment there. It's just set up so nicely. I always tell friends it's the Disney of healthcare.
Tracy Hutchins, Atlanta News First.
And, we've been telling you all about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and the important work that they do. Well, look at all the stuff that you could win if you donate to this important cause. So, again, there's some really incredible prizes available. We've talked so much about the Dream Home in Cumming, Georgia, but not only that, you could also win a gift certificate to Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet. And again, the money raised goes to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Atlanta News First Tracy Hutchins got a sneak peek at what's available at Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet.
If you can't find it here, you probably don't need it. That's what we say.
And you'll find just about everything for your home in Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet's 100,000 square foot building in Ackworth.
We try to put our best price out there every day so you don't have to wait on a sale.
That's where I met founder J.R. Aaron, who'll win you over with Southern hospitality and hometown charm.
Do you have a favorite item in the store?
Oh my goodness.
I know there's so much to choose
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I do. I've got a founder's favorite.
Okay,
I do.
we want to see the founder's favorite.
You want to, now let me demo a few things
Please
for you.
do.
Sit down over there.
Okay, right here?
Yes, sit down right there. Now look, the center console here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's power.
Look at that.
And it's got these are phone chargers, okay? Or if you want it to be a cup holder, you know.
Oh, how cool!
They have so many recliners to choose from, bedroom and living room sets, along with thousands of rugs too. If you win the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway prize of a $10,000 furniture shopping spree, JR says you can practically fill up your entire home.
We specialize in filling up empty houses. We got 3 designers. That's why they're here, to help you pick the right product or to fit your room, and they'll even go to your house and consult with you in your home.
Feeling right at home is what JR and his team want you to do. It's that sense of family that inspired them to give away 10 grand worth of furniture, all to help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Anything for the kids. I mean, what better purpose is it to, to direct some of your resources to help the kids?
And that beautiful home or any of that furniture, just text Dream Home to 470-777-WANF, and then you can enter, or I put it up on the screen right now. You can go to atlantanewsfirst.com/dreamhome for more information on the prizes available and also how you can enter to win some of those prizes and help this amazing cause. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.